Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Inverness Raceway. 6- card on tap here this evening. If you want to check your program, we'll go over the changes for this evening's card of racing. In the first, number 1, Mudslide Lucas. Pencil in the driver, Mr. Redmond Doucette. And number 1, Mudslide Lucas adds earplugs. Over to race number 2, first and the early double, it goes as programmed. Over in race number 3, number 4, Mr. Laws adds knee boots. Knee boots on the 4, Mr. Laws in the third. Over to race number 4, number 1, Dirty Bobby is scratched sick this evening. 1 Dirty Bobby in the 4th, scratched sick. I See True Grit, number 4, pencil in the driver, Mr. Keegan Madden. Keegan Madden is up. Race number 5 to 5th, number 1, Eastborough Fun. Equipment change goes from a closed to an open. And hood with cups, closed to an open. Hood with cups on the 1, Eastborough Fun in the 5th. Number 5, La Playa Deo. Andrew McLean is up. Andrew McLean is up. Race number 6, the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace of Field of 7. Number 6, Delightful Wine, Zach Mullins is the driver. Zach Mullins on the 6th, Delightful Wine. Number 7, Cruising Again. Mr. Lewis McDonnell is the driver. Lewis McDonnell, the driver. Feature race, it's the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Field of 7, Rock'em Sock'em Scott, East Coast Invader, Windermere Best Man, Sunshine Lou. Sure Gain, Delightful Wine, the backfield, it's Cruising Again. Correct time of day showing on the board at 6:47. At approximately 6:52, the entries make their way from the paddock area on towards Post Parade. Here in the first, Red Doucette on the 1, Mudslide Lucas. Entries for the first. Moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Here for the first. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the first. Downwaters 1 and 2. They go for purse $1,100. The one is Mudside Lucas. By Jackie Hefferman. Charles Frazier does the training. Redmond Doucette is out. Arden Mofford on 2. Shoot the Thrill. Three-legged pacer on Badan Ferguson. 3 is Sioux Warrior, a 4-year-old Malicious. Older trainer driver, Sandy McNeil. 4, the Captain Jack gets Andrew McLean in the sulky for Paul and Jack McDonald. A.D. McDonald does the training. Here's the 5 entry on Post Parade. Watch him treasure 5-year-old state treasurer by Keith McDonnell. Lewis McDonnell is out. Rounding out the field, number 6, Brigade Sealster. Beverly Kizek shares ownership with the trainer driver, Danny Gillis. Field of 6 here in the first. Entries having 2 scores. And moving to the gate. With 2 minutes to post time, the favorite showing on the board is the 5, Watch Him Treasure. And Lewis McDonnell does the driving. For Keith McDonnell, winless in 6 on the season, has 1 second and 1 third. Here in the first, I went to the 4, the Captain Jack. Andrew McLean gets along well with this gelding, owned by Paul and Jack McDonald. Yetigools, Newfoundland. A.D. McDonald does the training. 7 starts, winless this year. 2 seconds and a third. For second, I went to the 5, Watching Treasure and Lewis McDonnell for son Keith McDonnell. And for third, I went to the 6, Brigade Sealster and Danny Gillis. 4, 5, and 6 by call here in the first. The entries are completing their second and final score. It's your last chance at the windows. The entries have been called to the gate. Your officials for this evening's Cardiff Racing in the paddock judge is Karen Hocko. Your starter is Mr. Joe Garab in the judge's stand. Presiding judge is Danny McKinnon. Associate judge is Craig Mills. Dean Winters on photo finish. Photo patrol, it's Brock McLean. Carter McDonald's our timer. Tommy Baker is our charter. And our track manager is Megan McQuarrie. The B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate is on the move, and your starter, Mr. Joe Guerra, is going to line them up. Entries here in the first classification. Downwaters 1 and 2. They go for purse $1,100. Field of 6. Mudslide Lucas on the rail at Redmond Doucette. Shoot the Thrill and Arden Mofford. Sioux Warrior. Sandy McNeil. The Captain Jack. Andrew McLean. Watch him. Treasure Lewis McDonnell. And Brigade Sealster and Danny Gillis. Field of 6. Down off the gate and away, and Mudslide Lucas heads out for the lead. So Warrior up here, second on the outside, tucking in 3 there. That is the Captain Jack. He hit a 4, it's free-legged pacing, Shoot the Thrill. Up in 5, Watch him, Treasure. In the backfield, it's Brigade Sealster, stretched out single file. Up past that opening quarter now, and Mudslide Lucas and Red Doucette is up front by 3 on the lead. So Warrior is second. Up here third, the Captain Jack, 30 and 2 past the opening station. 4 on the outside, it's Watch Him Treasure. He is on the move from 5, Shoot the Thrill. In the backfield, it's Brigade Sealster. Off top turn through the lanes to the half mile now. And up front down the lead, Mudslide Lucas. Second on the outside, the Captain Jack. So Warrior is third from 4, Shoot the Thrill. After a break, Watch Him Treasure back pacing there. 1 minute and 3/5 in the backfield. It's Brigade Sealster. Up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now. And Mudslide Lucas still up front down the lead, driving second. That is the Captain Jack. Sioux Warriors third. Watch Him Treasure is slowly gaining here out there. 4 on the outside. From 5, Shoot the Thrill in the backfield. Brigade Sealster 131. Past that 3/4 off the top turn and through the lanes here. Mudslide Lucas going to bring him on home. Second, the Captain Jack, and Watch Him Treasure is third on the outside through the lanes. Mudslide Lucas. He's going to go wire to wire for Red Doucette. Second, Watch Him Treasure. Third, the Captain Jack. Race winning chip 201 4/5. Mudslide Lucas. Wire to wire here in the first. Officially 1-5, 4 and 3. Mudslide Lucas, the winner. Watch him treasure second. The Captain Jack was third, so Warrior finished up 4. Heading into the Denmark Acres Winter Circle 3-year-old Bipixing Gelding by Tobago Case at a Shia Vanaska. Bred by Jackie Hefferman at a Summerside, Prince Edward Island. Charles Fraser does the training. Catch driver Redmond Doucette in the sulky. He goes wire to wire, 201 4/5. That's maiden mark for the 3-year-old Mudslide Lucas. And the first official Mudslide Lucas was the winner. Shoot the Thrill 6, the Warrior 4, the Captain Jack 3. Watch him treasure second. Brigade Sealster finished up 5. 30 and 2 by the quarter. Minute and 3/5. At the half, 3/4, 131. Raceway trip 201 4 topped the program. It should read 164 32. And 5 on the bottom, 201 4/5. 3-year-old Mudslide Lucas, that is a maiden mark. Red Doucette in the sulky. Across the board, $12, $2.90, $2.50. Place entry, the 5. Watch him treasure, $3.20, $2.10. The show, the 4. The Captain Jack, $2.70. 154 Triactic, come back $49 even, $49 even. Triactic combination 1, 5, and 4. The exacta combination 1 and 5, $33.10, $33.10. Up and coming race number 2, field of 7. Condition field, they go for purse $11.50. Entries going as programmed in the second. Over in race number 3. Second in the early double. Knee boots on the 4, Mr. Laws. Up and coming in the second, first and the early daily double, Quinella Triacta. Win, place, and show wagering entries is programmed in the second, over in race number 3, second and the early double. Equipment change on the 4. Mr. Laws puts a pair of knee boots on. Knee boots on the 4, Mr. Laws. Over in race number 3, for those of you just arriving, we'll go over the remainder of the changes on our program. Over in race number 4, race 4, number 1, Dirty Bobby is scratched 6th this evening. Number 4, I See True Grit. Keegan Madden is the driver. Keegan Madden on the 4, I See True Grit. Race number 5, equipment change on the 1, Eastward Old Fun. Closed to open and a hood with cups. Number 5, La Playa Deo. Andrew McLean is the driver. Andrew McLean is up. And race number 6. It's the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Field of 7. Number 6, Delightful Wine. Zach Mullins is the driver. And number 7, Cruising Again. Lewis McDonnell is the driver. On parade from the lower turn are the entries here in the second. First and the early daily double, Quinella Triacta, win, place, and show wagering. The 1, JJ Aurora, 4-year-old mare, Wayne Gillis, shares ownership with the trainer, Robert McLeod. Arden Mofford is in the sulky. Brian Tracy and Derek Whalen are the owners of 2OK Gladiator. Donald Kennedy trains Gerard Kennedy in the sulky. Ed Harvey at a Tana McGush, the owner of the 3, bet on Lucas. Monica Sutherland is up. Melanie McLean is the owner of the 4, Miss Patricia B. Lily Watson trains Redmond Doucette in the sulky. Up in post position 5, Roastavote Hanover, owned by Carol Campbell. Kenny Collins trains Lewis McDonnell in the sulky. Keegan Madden gets the drive on 6, Makes Me Stupid. Anthony Beaton, older trainer. And the 7, Ducks Ron Henry, draws in the back field for the 3rd week in a row. A 13-year-old $1 million cam owned by DF beaten at a Port Hood, Rodney Gillis in the sulky. Field of 7, first and the early daily double, going to post. 3 minutes, post time. Here for the second. My call here in the second, I went to the 5 Roast Boat Hanover, a 3-year-old by Betting Line, owned by Carol Campbell. Out of the deck, Kenny Collins does the training. Lewis McDonnell in the sulky. 3 starts on the season, a win and 2 seconds. For second, I went to the 4 Miss Patricia B, owned by Melanie LeBlanc. At Inverness, Lily Watch and Trains. Redmond Doucette is in the sulky, winless in 8 starts this season. And for third, I went to the 7 Doc's Ron Henry. It's been a while since Doc's Ron Henry has been down this low. He likes it up and around the front. He's 3rd week in a row. He leaves from post position 7 in the back tier. Rodney will work out a half-decent journey for the 13-year-old. 5, 4, and 7, my call here for the second. It's your last chance at the windows. Our 50-50 on sale in the paddock area. The ladies make their way over there on the back side and then down Maple Street and on towards the Parimutuel. They'll be over here around a race number 3 or 4. Our 50-50 here at the Inverness Raceway. For gathering week there, $4,740 on Wednesday night, the even split. Then $2,900 on Sunday. 50-50, the best in the Maritimes. Smaller crowd here this evening. We'll draw upon completion of race number 5. And the B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters. Here for the second. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the second. Condition field, nometers 301. They go for purse 1150, J.J. Aurora. Arden Mofford on the rail, OK Gladiator. Gerard Kennedy, Bet on Lucas. Monica Sutherland. Miss Patricia B. Redmond Doucette. Roast Boat Hanover. Lewis McDonnell Makes Me Stupid. Keegan Madden in the backfield. Doc's Ron Henry and Rodney Gillis. Field of 7. Down off for the gate and away in J.J. Aurora. Heads out for the lead. Second on the outside, OK Gladiator. Third on the outside, Miss Patricia B. Bet of 4, that's Doc's Ron Henry up in 5. Bet on Lucas. From 6, Roast Boat Hanover in the backfield. That just makes me stupid. Miss Patricia B on the outside looking for the lead from J.J. Aurora in at the rail. Up here third, it's OK Gladiator. Get a 4, Doc's Ron Henry up in 5. That is Bet on Lucas. Roast Boat Hanover Then Makes Me Stupid, 29 1/5 past the opening quarter. Miss Patricia B. On the outside is hooked out there. JJ Aurora in at the rail, driving third. That is Doc's Ron Henry as he gets up to the outside. OK Gladiators 4, Bet on Lucas. Going to drive that third over cover. Roast-to-Boat Hanover gets in gear from the backfield, 58 4/5. Up the backside, the three-quarters up and coming there. Up front on the lead, JJ Aurora, Miss Patricia B, second on the outside. Third on the outside, that is Doc's Ron Henry. Bet on Lucas, OK Gladiator, Roast-to-Boat Hanover, It Makes Me Stupid. Heading towards 7/8, turn 130 1/5, past three-quarters. Up front on the lead, JJ Aurora. Second on the outside now, that is Bet on Lucas. Doc's Ron Henry, Roast-to-Boat Hanover on the far outside, but through the lanes, JJ Aurora. He's going to go wire to wire. Bet on Lucas second, Roast-to-Boat Hanover drives in for third. 2 minutes, 3/5. JJ Aurora here in the second. Here's the winner here in the second, 4-year-old big pacing mare by Hilarious Halo. And the grin from ear to ear mare, Feel at Home. His horse was bred by Jamie McKinley. At a Prince Edward Island, Wayne Gillis shares ownership with the trainer Robert McLeod. Arden Mofford in the sulky. New race winning trap, 2 minutes, 3/5, 4-year-old mare JJ Aurora. And the second official, JJ Aurora, the winner. OK Gladiator, 6, Bet on Lucas, second. Miss Patricia B was 4, Roast-to-Boat Hanover, 3. Makes Me Stupid, 7, Doc's Ron Henry, 5. 29 1, 58 4, 130 1. 2 minutes, 3/5. Top the program. 162,437.5 in the bottom. 2 minutes, 3/5. New lifetime mark. 4-year-old JJ Aurora. Arden Mofford in the sulky. 1840, 530 and 590. Placed 3. Bet on Lucas. 640, 250. Show the 5 roast to Bogue Hanover. $2.30. 1-3 Quinella. $53.30. 53.30. Quinella combination here in the second. Track combination. It was 1, 3, and 5. $124 even. Up and coming in the third. Field of 7. Put knee boots on the 4. Mr. Laws. Harness Cardiff Racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Wednesday evening. 7 o'clock is our post time. Friday evening, 6 o'clock post time, Chestico Days. Chestico Days, anybody wishing to put an entry in, contact your race secretary, Lewis McDonnell. Lewis McDonnell is taking care of things for Chestico Days at 6 o'clock post time on Friday evening. Your approximate daily double odds. AB's Future, $54.54. Real Big, no tickets sold. Zero Stress Nora, 136. Mr. Laws, no tickets sold. Who's Your Father? 273. Laurie Merchandise, 136. What box me win? No tickets sold. 50-50 on sale in the pari-mutuel. We're going to draw upon completion of race number 5. Entries for the third moving down the backside. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the third classification. Almeters 475 last 5. They go for purse of 1175. G.G. Stone and Max Stable, owners of the 1AB's Future. Bernie McDonald trains Lewis McDonnell in the sulky. The 2 is Real Big. Marlon McKay shares ownership with the trainer Lily Watson. Keegan Madden in the sulky. Redmond Doucette gets the call on 3-0 Stress Nora, owned by Melanie LeBlanc. Lily Watson trains Redmond Doucette up. Mr. Laws from post 4. Jamie Copley shares ownership with the driver J.J. McDonald. Lenny Hanscombe trains. 5 is Who's Your Father? Owned by Deborah Rankin. Arden Moffat trains and drives. Laurie Merchandise at a post 6, owned by Dion Gillis. Ambrose Gillis out rounding out the field, number 7. What Box Me Win? Todd Sutherland shares ownership with the trainer driver Monica Sutherland. Field of 7. Second end, the early double. Exact triac to win place and show wagering. Post time, 4 minutes. 4 minutes post time. Here for the third. My call here in the third. It went to the 1AB's Future. A 2-time winner this year. He paced a mile in 2:01 2/5. Lewis McDonnell in the sulky. Won a good trip his last start. Monica Sutherland was in the sulky. He paced a mile in 2 minutes even. For second, I went to the 5. Who's Your Father? And Arden Moffat for Deborah Rankin out of Sydney. 12 starts this year, 2, 3, and 1. And for third, I went to the 6, Laurie Merchandise, a 3-year-old sports rider, recent purchase of Dion Gillis at a Strathlorn. Ambrose Gillis is in the sulky. I may be counting this horse, this 3-year-old filly, a little bit short here. Looked pretty impressive for Ambrose in his debut here at the Inverness Raceway. He went wire to wire in 1:59 4/5. My call here in the third, 1, 5, and 6. It's your last chance at the windows. The entries have been called to the gate. Entries called up to the gate here for the third favorite. Showing on the board, slight favorite at $6.30 is the 6. Laurie Merchandise and Ambrose Gillis. At $6.80, that's the 1AB's Future. And Lewis McDonnell. Longest shot on the board, it's the 2 Real Big and Keegan Madden. The B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters. Here for the third. Entries head to the top of the lane here in the third. Condition field number is 475. Last 5 for 1175. AB's Future, Lewis McDonnell. Real Big and Keegan Madden. Zero Stress Nora, Red Doucette. Mr. Laws, JJ McDonald. Who's Your Father, Arden Mofford. Laurie Merchandise, Ambrose Gillis. What Box Me Win, Monica Sutherland. Down off of the gate and away at AB's Future. Heads out for the lead, second on the outside. That is Zero Stress Nora. Up here, third on the outside. On the far outside, that is Who's Your Father. In 4 at the rail, What Mocks Me Win down the backside toward the opening quarter now. AB's Future's up front, second Zero Stress Nora. What Mocks Me Win. Trying to get in that 4 hole there. That is Who's Your Father up in 5. That is a Real Big 29 3/5. Past that opening station, Laurie Merchandise is 6th. In the backfield, it's Mr. Jaws. On toward the half mile, the judges have lit the inquiry button. Up front on the lead, AB's Future, second Zero Stress Nora, What Mocks Me Win. Up here for the outside, Real Big from 5, Who's Your Father, Laurie Merchandise, and then Mr. Laws. Heading up the backside, and the 3/4 up and coming now. At AB's Future, after a half mile, 58 2/5 is up front on the lead. Second, Zero Stress Nora. And a gap of 4 to What Mocks Me Win. At 5, that is Laurie Merchandise. Look at him pacing third on the far outside. He's going to get up here and he's going to give these guys a challenge heading up there towards 7/8 turn by the 3/4. In 128 4/5 up front here on the lead. That is AB's Future. Zero Stress Nora pops at the 2 hole. He's up to challenge the pace setter through the lane. And then Laurie Merchandise on the far outside. Up in time to win. Laurie Merchandise. Zero Stress Nora second. AB's Future up here for third. Good stretch drive. Laurie Merchandise. 2 minutes 4/5. Judges inquiry on the dash. A reminder, please hold all tickets till official results have been given. Unofficially, 6-3-1 at 7. Laurie Merchandise, the winner. Zero Stress Nora was second. AB's Future third. What Marks Me Win was 4. 6-3-1 at 7 unofficially here in the third. Heading into the Denmark Acres Winners Circle. Nice looking 3-year-old big piecing filly by Sports Rider at the Camlock Mare, Dolce Sealster. Kayla Leclerc at Quebec did the breeding on this 3-year-old filly, owned by Dion Gillis at a Strathlorn. Husband Ambrose Gillis in the Sulky. Second start for Laurie Merchandise here at the Inverness Raceway. He went wire to wire last week in 59 4/5. And he came from the back. Won in a stretch drive, 2 minutes 4/5 in the winner's enclosure. This is the 6. Laurie Merchandise at Ambrose Gillis. Third official, AB's Future was 3. Real Big 6. Zero Stress Nora was second. Mr. Laws was 7. Who's Your Father 5. Laurie Merchandise, the winner. What Mocks Me Win was 4. 29 3/5. 58 2. 128 4. 2 minutes 4/5. Back-to-back winners, Laurie Merchandise and Ambrose Gillis. Top the program, 3-6-2-7-5-1, then 4 on the bottom. Number 4, Mr. Laws, made a break on his own. He had a flat tire. Mr. Laws interfered with the 5. Who's Your Father? No placement. Across the board, 590, 250, 210. Place the 3-0 Stress Nora 530, 310. And the show the 1 AB's Future, $2.10. Exacted combination. 6 and 3, 26.50. 6-3 and 1 try, 116.30. And the daily double came back $136.80. Up and coming here in the 4th. Take out the 1, Dirty Bobby Scratch Sick. Keegan Madden on the 4, IC True Grit. 50-50 on sale in the parimutuel area. Will draw upon completion of race number 5. Chestico Days in Port Hood this week. Chestico Days in Port Hood. They're going to have a race card on Friday evening. 6 o'clock is the post time. You want to put an entry in. Contact your race secretary, Lewis McDonnell. Our next card of racing here at the Inverness Raceway goes to post next Wednesday evening. 7 o'clock is our post time. Racing at the Northside Downs Saturday and Sunday of this week. The Northside Downs has a double header going on Saturday and Sunday. On parade from the lower turn, there are the entries here in the fourth. Downwater 675. Also eligible $5,000 claiming. One Dirty Bobby, a scratch. Two Rankinville Seamus. Auto trainer driver Sandy McNeil. Three is the gray Betty White. Owned by Mackenzie Spence. Zach Mullins in the sulky. 4 IC True Grit, Keegan Madden for Melanie LeBlanc and Lily Watson. 5 East Coast Miss Haney, owned by Todd Sutherland, Monica Sutherland. 6 is Finer Things, owner trader driver Mr. Arden Mofford. And the last one on Post Parade is the 7 Lion Swift 4-year-old by Stay Hungry. Lanny Hanscombe trains auto driver J.J. McDonald. Entries completing their first of 2. And down to 2 minutes at the windows, 2 to go. My call here in the 4th, I went to the 7 Lion Swift. Winless in 10 starts this season. Drops down in class here this evening for J.J. McDonald. For second, I went to 3. The gray Betty White, Zach Mullins, having a very good year here with this 3-year-old Arthur Blue Chip filly. 4 wins on the season. And for third, I went to the 2 Rankinville Seamus and Sandy McNeil. 7, 3, and 2 my call here in the 4th. 50-50 on sale. We'll draw after race number 5. Over in race number 5, equipment change on the 1 Eastward Old Fun. Goes from a closed to an open bridle and a hood with cups. Number 5, La Playa Deo. Andrew McLean is the driver. And a race number 6 at you go home pace. It's the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Number 6, Delightful Wine, Zach Mullins up. Number 7, cruising again. Lewis McDonnell is in the sulky. Chestico Days this Friday evening, 6 o'clock post time. Race secretary is Lewis McDonnell. It's your last chance at the windows. Last chance to purchase pari-mutuel tickets. Here for the 4th. The entries have been called to the gate. The B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters. Here for the fourth. Field of 7 cut down to a field of 6 with the scratch of the 1 Dirty Bobby. Rankinville Seamus moves in on the rail for Sandy McNeil. Betty White is 2. I See True Grit. And a Keegan Madden. East Coast Miss Haney. Monica Sutherland. Finer Things. Arden Mofford. In the backfield, it's Lion Swift. J.J. McDonald. Dead favorite on the board at $2.80 is the gray Betty White. And Zach Mullins. Field of 6 comes through the lanes here at the Inverness Raceway, down off of the gate and away. And Betty White heads out for the lead, driving second. That is I See True Grit. In the middle, third on the outside. That is Finer Things down the backside toward the opening quarter now. And Finer Things is going to pop in the 2-hole. Betty White is up front, chopping it out. Third Rankinville Seamus hooked out on the outside. That is I See True Grit and Keegan Madden. Lion Swift up here in 5 in the backfield. That is East Coast Miss Haney. On past that opening quarter, 31 1/5. They were just crawling over towards the 3/8 turn there. I See True Grit on the outside. Betty White in at the rail. Driving third and at the rail, that is Rankinville Seamus. Lion Swift is out here 4 on the outside. He had a 5 Rankinville Seamus, and then the East Coast Miss Haney. On towards the 5/8 turn, Betty White still up front down the lead. Second, I See True Grit. Finer Things is third. Lion Swift is 4 on the outside. Tipping out, going to go 3 deep there. That is Rankinville Seamus and Sandy McNeil. Betty White and Zach Mullins asking to pick it up. And she responds. Heading past that 3/4 now. Betty White still up front. Second, that is Finer Things. Scooting down third at the rail, East Coast Miss Haney. Rankinville Seamus is out there 4 on the outside. 132 1/5. Past that 3/4 at $2.80 through the lane. It's Betty White. for second on the outside, Rankinville Seamus. Finer Things comes back on there. He finishes second. Rankinville Seamus up third. No doubt about the winner. It's Betty White and Zach Mullins, 201 and 4. But officially 3, 6, 2, and 5. Betty White the winner. Zach Mullins. Finer Things at Hurton Mofford was second. Rankinville Seamus Sandy McNeil third. East Coast Miss Haney and Monica Sutherland finished up 4, 3, 6, 2, and 5. Heading into the Denmark Acres winner circle. 3-year-old Great Pacing filly by Arthur Blue Chip at the jet lag mare Joanne Jet. This horse was bred by Mackenzie Spence. He's owned by Mackenzie Spence at a Tyne Valley, Prince Edward Islands. Zach Mullins does the training. He does the driving. 5th win on the season. Race winning trip 201 and 4/5. And the winner's enclosure. This is 3-year-old filly Betty White. Fourth official, Dirty Bobby, who scratched. Rankinville Seamus 3, Betty White the winner. IC True Grit 5, East Coast Miss Haney 4, Finer Things 2nd. Lion Swift was 6, 31 and 1, 101 and 2, 132 and 1, 201 and 4. Top the program, scratch 3, 1, 5, 4, 2, 6 on the bottom, 201 and 4/5. Betty White, 5th win on the season for trainer-driver, Mr. Zach Mullins. 280, 290, 230, place the 6. Finer Things, $6, $5. Show the 2, Rankinville Seamus, $3. 362 try, $118.90, $118.90 for that try combination. Quinella, 3 and 6 or 6 and 3, $29.60, $29.60. Up and coming in the 5th, first in the late double. Equipment change in the 1, Eastward Old Fun. Closed to an open in the hood with cups. The 5, La Play at Deo. Andrew McLean is up. And race number 6, it's the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Zach Mullins on the 6th, Delightful Wine, cruising again. Lewis McDonnell is up. Chestico Days, Friday, 6 o'clock. See your race secretary, Lewis McDonnell. Our 50-50, it's at $17.90. 50-50's at $17.90. We'll draw upon completion of this dash. Entries for the fifth, moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. First in the late double, exacta triacta, win place and show wagering. On parade from the lower turn are the entries here in the fifth. Classification non-winners 801 last 5. Also eligible. $9,000 claiming to go for purse. 1,700 Eastward Old Fun on the rail. Owned by the G.G. Stone and Max Stable. Bernie McDonald trains. Danny Gillis in the sulky. Don't Tell Kim, he had a post too, owned by Tanya Mofford. Arden Mofford drives. Up in 3, Windermere Don't Matter. Malcolm McCacken shares ownership with the trainer Alex Sutherland Jr., Monica Sutherland in the sulky. Lofty Shadow at a post 4, a 6-year-old by Shadow Play, owned by Avery Frazier and Dylan McLean. Charles Frazier trains, Redmond Doucette drives. La Playa Dale has Andrew McLean. Erland Campbell shares ownership with the trainer Madison Poirier. The 6 is JJ's Knight's Image. Motor trained by Eileen Beaton, Zach Mullins in the sulky. Rounding out the field, number 7, I Got Socks, a 4-year-old, owned by Anita Gillis and DF for Beaton. Rodney Gillis is in the sulky. Favorite showing on the board at present time is the 7, I Got Socks, and Rodney Gillis for Anita Gillis and DF her beaten. That's who I went with. I Got Socks, Rodney Gillis. Up to win it. A 3-time winner this year. He won his second last start here at the Inverness Raceway. And a 159 and 4/5 for second. I went to the 3. Whatever Don't Matter. Monica Sutherland does the driving for Alex Sutherland and Malcolm McCacken. And for third, I went to the 1, Eastward Old Fun, owned by the G.G. Stone and the Max Stable. Danny Gillis does the driving for conditioner Bernie McDonald. 7, 3, and 1 my call here on the 5th. This is the first end of the late double. Still got time to get a 50-50. We're at 17.90. Draw after the 5th. Entries are completing second and final score down to 2 minutes now, 2 to go. There's a lineup in the pari-mutuel. Going to give them a few minutes here. Give them a few minutes here in the fifth. We're down to 3 now. 3 to go. This is the first end of the late daily double. Up and coming in the sixth, it's the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. It's your last chance at the windows. The B.A. Watson Construction Limited starting gate is on the move, collecting your starters here for the fifth. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the fifth. Commoners 801, also eligible $9,000 claiming. They go for per 1,700. Eastward Old Fun, Danny Gillis. On the rail, Don't Tell Kim, Arden Mofford. Windermere Don't Matter, Monica Sutherland. Lofty Shadow, Red Dukesat. La Playa Deo, Andrew McLean, JJ's Knight's Image, Zach Mullins. I Got Socks. Out of Rodney Gillis. Field of 7 down off of the gate and away, and Eastward Old Fun in at the rail from the lead. Second here on the outside. That is Windermere Don't Matter. Up here third, I Got Socks. Here at 4. That is Don't Tell Kim at a 5, Lofty Shadow. Up here in 6, that is Play It Deo in the backfield. It's JJ's Knight's Image on past that opening quarter now. Eastward Old Fun and Danny Gillis up front on the lead. Windermere Don't Matter. Out here second on the outside. I Got Socks is third. Don't Tell Kim is 4. Lofty Shadow. Up here in 5. He gets to the outside. 29 3/5 have passed that opening station. All toward the half mile. Up front on the lead. Eastward Old Fun. Second. In at the rail, the Windermere Don't Matter. I Got Socks is up here third on the outside from 4. That is Don't Tell Kim, Lofty Shadow, JJ's Knight's Image. And then La Playa Deo, 59 1/5 by the half mile up the backside here. Eastward Old Fun up front on the lead, second. That is Windermere Don't Matter. I Got Socks is getting closer here third. Lofty Shadow for the outside, 5 at the rail. That is Don't Tell Kim. Then La Playa Deo and JJ's Knight's Image. Eastward Old Fun heads towards the 7/8 turn up front on the lead. 128 4/5. Second, Windermere Don't Matter. Lofty Shadow. On the far outside in the middle, I Got Socks through the lanes here now. And Eastward Old Fun is going to bring them on home. Lofty Shadow on the outside. Windermere Don't Matter is coming back on. Eastward Old Fun up to win it. Windermere Don't Matter second. Lofty Shadow up here third. 159 1/5 wire to wire. Eastward Old Fun. We're going to draw for that 50-50. We'll have the winner for you momentarily. Unofficially, 1, 3, 4, and 2. Eastward Old Fun. Wire to wire for Danny Gillis. Windermere Don't Matter second. Lofty Shadow third. Don't Tell Kim was 4. 1, 3, 4, and 2. It's official. From the top, Eastward Old Fun, the winner, Don't Tell Kim. 4, Windermere Don't Matter. Second, Lofty Shadow. Third, Play It Dale. Finished 6, JJ's Knight's Image. 7, I Got Socks was 5. 29-3 at the quarter. At the half, 59-1. 3 quarters, 128-4. Race winning trip, 159 1/5. Top the program, it should read 142-367. Then a 5 on the bottom, 159 1/5. Now heading into the Denmark Acres Winner's Circle. The 9-year-old brown pacing gelding by Westward O Hanover. And the Matter of Money mare, the Fun in the Grin Matter. This horse was bred by John Lester McDonnell out of Port Hood. He's owned by the G.G. Stone and Mac Stable out of Port Hood. Bernie McDonald does the conditioning. Danny Gillis is in the sulky. He goes wire to wire, 159 1/5 in the winner's enclosure. Here is 8-year-old Eastward Word Ho Fun. Across the board for the winner, $9, $3.10, $2.40. The place, the 3, Windermere Don't Matter, $6, $2.40. The show, Lofty Shadow, $2.50. 1-3 Exacta, $30.50. $30.50. 1, 3, and 4 Tracked. It came back $91.50. Up and coming. It's the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Fearless 7, Rock'em Sock'em Scott. East Coast Invader. Windermere Best Man, Sunshine Lou. Sure Game, Delightful Wine, and Cruise. And again, it's the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Up and coming here on the 6th. The winner of the 50-50, winner of the 50-50, $2,035. Over there on the backside, Craig King out of Dartmouth. Craig King out of Dartmouth. $2,035 in our 50-50. Congratulations. Your approximate daily double odds. Rock'em Sock'em Scott. $14. 14. East Coast Invader, $30. 30. Windermere Best Man, $20. 20. Sunshine Lou, $55. 55. Sure Gain, $83. 83. Delightful Wine, 66. 66. Cruising again, 83. 83. From the top, 14, 30, 20, 55, 83, 66, 83. Just awaiting for post parade. This is the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. The entries for the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace moving down the backside on towards Post Parade. Now parading from the lower turn are the entries here in the sixth. Winners over 1,000. They go for purse $2,000. The one is Rock'em Sock'em Scott, trained by Donald Kennedy. The owner-driver is Mr. Gerard Kennedy. Two is East Coast Invader, owned and bred by Todd Sutherland. Owned, trained, and driven by Monica Sutherland. Windermere Best Man at a post position 3, owned by Simon Poirier and Chad McDonnell. Lanny Hanscombe trains. Redmond Doucette is in the sulky. Sunshine Lou at a post 4. By Leah McKinnon. She's here as ownership with the trainer, Ray McKinnon. Danny Gillis is in the sulky. Next down, post parade is the 5, Sure Gang. Rodney Giddens does the driving for DF Beaton. Erland Campbell shares ownership. Now the 6, Delightful Wine with Madison Poirier. The trainer, Zach Mullins, is in the sulky. Rounding out the field, number 7, cruising again. It Must Be Noon Somewhere Stable at Little Judic. Hold the ownership of papers. Lewis McDonnell does the driving for conditioner DF Beaton. They are your 7 starters for the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Happy 11th birthday wishes going out to the groom of Captain Jack, Danny McDonald. Happy birthday, Danny. Entries on the way back, second and final score. It's your last chance at the windows. My call here in the 6th. I went to the 1, Rockham Sock'em Scott. And Gerard Kennedy, 2-time winner this year of 6 starts, 59 and 2/5. Piece the mile last week in 59 and 4/5 for catch driver Jason Hughes out of Prince Edward Island. He was in the sulky for the Donald Kennedy trained Rockham Sock'em Scott. For second, I went to the 3, Windermere Best Man. Red Deuce out in the sulky here this evening. 1, 3, and 1 of 8 starts this year. And a winner in 2 minutes, 3/5. And for third, I went to the 7, cruising again. Lewis McDonnell does the catch driving here this evening for Must Be Noon stable somewhere at a Little Judic. 1, 3, and 7, my call here on the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. Entries called up to the gate. Entries moving on the stable turn here in the sixth. Winners over. They go for first $2,000. Field 7, Rock'em Sock'em Scott. And Gerard Kennedy on the rail. 2 is East Coast Invader. And Monica Sutherland. Windermere Best Man at a post 3 and a Redmond Doucette. Sunshine Lou and Danny Gillis. At a post 4. Sheer Gain, Rodney Gillis at a 5, 6 Delightful Wine, Zach Mullins in the backfield. It's cruising again. And Lewis McDonnell. It's the Raymond Slim Gillis. Memorial Pace racing under the lights here at the Inverness Raceway. Down off of the gate and away, and Rock'em Sock'em Scott heads out for the lead, popping in the 2-hole. Windermere Best Man, he gets a little rough, tries to gather him up here down the backside of Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Up front on the lead, East Coast Invader is second. Sunshine Lou is up here third at a 4. That is cruising again. He hit a 5 Sheer Gain. Then Delightful Wine, and in the backfield on a break, that is Windermere Best Man. Past that opening quarter, a good one, 28 4/5. On toward the half mile now, and Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Up front for Gerard Kennedy, driving second. That is East Coast Invader. At a 3, that is Sunshine Lou on the move from 4. That is Sheer Gain. At a 5, Delightful Wine. And then cruising again, half mile, 57 3/5. We're up the backside and the 3/4. Up and coming here for the pace setter, Rock'em Sock'em Scott. Sunshine Lewis second on the outside, in third at the rail. That is East Coast Invader. To 4, that is Sheer Gain. Up in 5, cruising again. And then Delightful Wine. We've passed that 3/4. They were there in 127 2/5. And Rock'em Sock'em Scott is going to bring him on home. He's trying to go wire to wire. Sunshine Lewis second. East Coast Invader is coming on the far outside, racing through the lane. And Rock'em Sock'em Scott up to win it. East Coast Invader was second. Sunshine Lou looks like he held on for third. 156 4/5. Rock'em Sock'em Scott and the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. All participants in the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace receive a hat donated by the family of Slim Gillis. Slim Gillis is being honored here this evening by family and friends. And Raymond loved everything about harness racing. He was a trainer, an owner, a driver, track manager, race secretary. He owned such horses as Future Force, Battle Gun, at RN Winfield. Family and friends are at trackside awaiting the arrival of the winner in the Raymond Slim Gillis Memorial Pace. It's the 7-year-old Bay Pacing gelding by Rock and Amadeus at the Jake Lobel mare, Remy Rocket. Donald Kennedy does the training. He's owned and driven by Gerard Kennedy. He goes wire to wire, an excellent trip, 156 in 4/5. And the winner's circle for the cooler presentation by family and friends of the late Slim Gillis. To the winner, Rock'em Sock'em Scott and Gerard Kennedy, 156 and 4. All participants in the Slim Gillis Memorial Pace also receive a hat donated by the family of the late Slim Gillis. Rock'em Sock'em Scott, the winner, East Coast Invader, second, Windermere Best Man, 7.